But real quick here, Kaiser, you aren't aware that this was going to happen, and we're not ambushing you with anything. Don't want to scare you off. Last week we had some rookies on to highlight themselves, tell a little bit about themselves. We asked them to submit a question for you, and we picked one of them to come on and ask you that question this week. So right now we've got Thomas Harper. Hello, Thomas. How you doing, sir?
Hey, Kaiser.
I know this guy, Tommy Harper. I know this guy. This is my favorite Dragon. This is my favorite Dragon Con player of all time.
Look at that. Ooh. Making me blush on camera.
If you don't think I've watched tape on Tom Harper, then you must be living in a swamp somewhere, using a rock for a pillow.
Yeah,
that's the funny thing. Everybody that says there's not game tape out on us just hasn't flipped over enough rocks, because there is very recent game tape on all three of us.
Well, I was going to say that's the thing on the internet.
You know, the thing about Tom Harper, I think Ben Bateman says it best when he says, Thomas Harper's a goddamn war hero. And so, that alone has got to get you excited about getting him on your team.
Well, damn, man, maybe we've got a little match going on here. We're going to have to really watch and see careful what happens next week at the draft.
It's going to be interesting. I'm going to be honest with you, Mr. Wade. I wish it was all over with, and I wish this week was training for a match, but we got to go through the paperwork and get this draft thing going. And it's just been a long month. It's been a long couple weeks. It feels like it's been a year, trying to put this all together. People were coming and going and this and that, but that's a whole nother thing. You brought Harper on to ask a question. So
yes, sir.
Let's get back to your segment.
Let's go ahead and see what Kaiser has to say to you here. I'm interested. This is a good question.
So it's what's going to be your overall first pick, and why is it me? I'm just kidding.
I love it.
No, so along those lines, though, when you're evaluating especially with the first overall pick, but in any kind of situation like this, you've got a crop of untested rookies, untested in the Schmoedown. You've got a crop, at least, I'll speak from the Star Wars perspective. You've got everybody except for Alex Damon that's available in the draft pool, unless something happens in the next week. How do you evaluate that rookie talent and weigh it against the known quantities that are out there for you?
It's super tough, because you're going to take a guy, for instance, like Andrew DiMolanta, who I'm friends with, and who's a lights-out Star Wars player. Obviously, I would look at a guy like that. I look at someone like a Laura Kelly, who's got all the attitude in the world, great character, can back it up. Got him, both DiMolanta and Kelly got matches coming up. So that's that's going to catapult them over rookies in my book, except for unless I know one of those rookies is a real ringer, and one of those rookies is going to take play the long game. Well, maybe I don't worry about these title matches because this rookie's going to come wipe through the tournament. You know what I mean? So run through the tournament. So I think I weigh what rookie or two, and I don't think there's more. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of strong Star Wars rookies, and I'm still learning who they are because it's such a dense, field. Some of the reactors and some of the people who have shows, for instance, I haven't watched their shows. I haven't gotten familiar with them other than word of mouth. Dragon Con people I can actually watch. You know what I mean? So I got to really believe that rookie's going to make an impact, or else I wouldn't take him over someone established who I've seen do the work and who has a path to a title match.
That's great.
Excellent.
Yes. This is good.
Harper, I think the world's talking about you. They're putting your name comes up a lot. Marie's name comes up a lot. And some of these reactors who I'd have to look at my cheat sheet to remember their names because I'm not that good. But I don't see people like you and Marie and some of these other Star Wars players making it out of the third round, personally.
Thank you. That's a high compliment. I appreciate
Excellent.
it.
Yeah. Again, everybody, Thomas Harper here, jumping in for Star Wars Division. Looking forward to seeing what happens with you in the draft. Good luck in the draft. If you are, in fact, drafted, good luck. in the upcoming war, sir. Thank you very much.
Hey, look, French, if you need a good lawyer, call Tom Harper. This guy gets you out of a bunch of shit.
Yeah, right.
I know you got pending cases in Saskatchewan. You might want to call this guy.
Yeah, you've seen Jackie Childs in Seinfeld, and I'll manufacture all that outrage on your behalf.
Nice.
I like your chances, Frenchie.
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks, Kaiser. I appreciate it.
All right, Harper. Good seeing you, buddy.
Thomas.
Yeah, take it easy.
Big day. You want to hear something funny? The mic wasn't on that whole time.
No way.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, wow.
So smooth.